One bowl game down, one left to play as the Sooners and Mountaineers prepare for battle in the desert. Happy New Year, Oklahoma. I'm Blake Jackson, and here's what's happening in the Zona today. Oklahoma and West Virginia held their final walkthroughs at University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale on Tuesday. The Sooners' first order of business, find a replacement for DeMarcus Granger, who was sent home on Sunday after being arrested for shoplifting in Scottsdale.
He's a great motivator for us. He makes big plays up the middle, so I guess just his presence out there, somebody will need to step up and make up for it.
Junior Corey Bennett and senior Stephen Coleman are expected to split time in Granger's absence. The Sooners are already without two defensive starters in Reggie Smith, who broke his toe in the Big 12 championship game, and Lindy Holmes, who failed to qualify academically for the Fiesta Bowl.
No, those guys, again, Darian Williams is a starter. Darian Williams started the whole season last year, so really it's kind of like we're without two. But DeMarcus Granger, those guys play as many snaps as he does as well, so that maybe count him as a half. So we're down 1.5, I'll give you.
Meanwhile, the OU offense remains intact. In fact, they're getting a bit restless.
It's a lot more comfortable, just being in a place where we've already been. We practiced at the same practice site that we practiced at last year, went through the same routine. So, it's just, like I said, we've had good weeks of practice. We just have to come out and, show it on game day.
OU and West Virginia kick off in the Fiesta Bowl at 6:30 p.m. Oklahoma time on Wednesday.
Barry Trammell with the Oklahoman. I've got a new favorite coach. His name is Bill Stewart. He's the head coach of the West Virginia Mountaineers for one game, tomorrow night's Fiesta Bowl. We just concluded a press conference with Stewart, and you've never met a more charming man. Never met a man that seemed more happy to be where he's at. This is a guy that dropped references to Bob Stoops, calling him Bobby, but it didn't stop there. He referred to OU quarterback Sam Bradford as Sammy. He made you feel like he knew these guys forever. He seemed like a charming, wonderful man. An easy guy to like. I'll bet he's an easy guy to play for, too. The West Virginia Mountaineers have rallied this week in the loss of Coach Rich Rodriguez to Michigan. They say that they are bonded. They say they're ready to play. And after being around Bill Stewart, you believe them. Now, I think Oklahoma's going to win this game. I think it's a good matchup for the Sooners. West Virginia's a good team. I don't think they match the Sooners, but I think they'll be ready to play. I think they'll be well coached, and I think it's easy to pull for West Virginia coach Bill Stewart.
Now it's time for 3 questions. Today's guest, OU quarterbacks coach Josh Heupel. Josh, question number 1. What does Sam Bradford have to do to execute properly in this game and help the Sooners beat West Virginia?
The same stuff that he's done all year long. He's got to play smart, throw the football on time, and know where he's going with the football. And if we protect the football and he'll have opportunities to make plays down the field, then we've got a chance to be successful.
What has his growth this year surprised you? I mean, it surprised us in the media. We weren't expecting a redshirt freshman to come in and excel the way he has. Has it surprised you?
Well, we certainly expected him to play well, but the fashion, especially early on in the year, not making many mistakes, making a lot of plays when they presented themselves, we were certainly happy with the way he played.
Question number 3, other than just himself, his arm, his brain, and his feet on the field, who else on the team needs to do well in order to help him succeed?
Well, we need 10 other guys doing what they're supposed to do. That's the unique thing about playing quarterback. Your offensive line needs to do a great job. You got to do a great job in the run game to help set up some of our play action pass, but certainly got to do a great job in pass protection when we're dropping back. Receivers need to run great routes, get themselves open, beat some man coverage. And tailbacks need to help in some pass pro as well. So you need 10 other guys doing what they're supposed to do for the quarterback to play well.
All right, thanks, Josh. Again, that's 3 questions with OU quarterbacks coach Josh Heupel. Welcome to University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale, home of the 2008 Fiesta Bowl. Come on, let's take a look inside. that's what's happening in the Zona today. Be sure to stay up to date with all of our comprehensive coverage of the Fiesta Bowl by clicking on newsok.com. I'm Blake Jackson with the Oklahoman, where sports is our turf.